I'm doing well, Tahir. When you shared a news of Isamul Haq Bhai, where he said that Shaheen Shah Afridi is a very overrated player, and he said that Rizwan and Babar are underrated. How do you see this? Because Isam Bhai or even Somi Bhai is not linked with cricket. How do you see his state?
Akib, no doubt, Assam Bhai is not linked with the cricket, but
He's a sportsman.
and he is a sportsman.
Darby, as we're talking about Isam Bhai in cricket, how do you see this World Test Championship final going on? Third day, actually, it's the second day. Australia already have a lead of 147 runs. And the way this test match is going, it's a very low scoring match. Fast bowlers are getting them. How do you see? Because in this pitch, at Lords, 150 seems like 300 for South Africa. And you know their record is very bad in big matches. How do you see?
Akib, I totally agree with you. But Akib, Lord is also known to be the Mecca of the cricket, holy place for the cricket.
Darby, as lastly, before we close this video, as we are moving towards Pakistan cricket, how do you see that Pakistan seems to be prioritizing T20s a lot because the T20 World Cup is coming and they were supposed to play a one-day match series against West Indies, I think in July or in August, and now they're saying that they want to convert that one day into a T20 series completely. How do you see? Means no more Rizwan Babar again.
Akib, the reason is because T20 World Cup is also about to start.
20. There are lots of discussion happening in sport in Tahir today. How are you doing, Tahir?
Good, Akib, God is too kind. What about you?
I'm doing well, Tahir. When you shared a news of Isamul Haq Bhai, where he said that Shaheen Shah Afridi is a very overrated player, and he said that Rizwan and Babar are underrated. How do you see this? Because Isam Bhai or even Somi Bhai is not linked with cricket. How do you see his state?
Akib, no doubt, Assam Bhai is not linked with the cricket, but
He's a sportsman.
and he is a sportsman. So, sportsman is linked with all sort of happening regarding the sports, whether it's cricket, hockey, volleyball, free kicking, free kick, freestyle kick, whatsoever. So, at the end of the, he's also have true insight on the cricket.
He's also president now, right?
Yeah, he's also president of Tennis
Federation
of Pakistan. It's a very good achievement. It's a very close relative to you as well. So, Akib, the point which I want to raise over here is I totally agree with the Sam Bhai because Akib, Shaheen is in front of you. Sometimes he is up and many times he is down. Sometimes, focus on my sentence, sometimes he is up.
I think you're referring to Lahore Qalandar's victories.
To Lahore Qalandar because Akib in PSL,
He won 3 times.
owners invest a lot of on their players, on their family, and they fulfill their next basic desire. That's why these players used to show their more courage. But on the international level, they know that they are only earning match fees. That's why their shoulders are very down. So Akib, that's why Assam Bhai, I totally second with him that Shaheen is totally overrated and Babar and Rizwan. Because Akib, in batting, we are only relying on these two players from the past many long time, and that's the reason whenever any bad patch occurs on them, we abruptly shatter them badly, and instead of shattering all 11 side players, we only put garbage on these two players. That's why Akib, sympathies of Assam Bhai is also with these two players as well.
Darby, as we're talking about Isam Bhai in cricket, how do you see this World Test Championship final going on? Third day, actually, it's the second day. Australia already have a lead of 147 runs. And the way this test match is going, it's a very low scoring match. Fast bowlers are getting them. How do you see? Because in this pitch, at Lords, 150 seems like 300 for South Africa. And you know their record is very bad in big matches. How do you see?
Akib, I totally agree with you. But Akib, Lord is also known to be the Mecca of the cricket, holy place for the cricket as well. And England is also the Baba of cricket or the father of the cricket and God of the cricket, we can say.
Though they're not in the final.
Yeah, but still Akib picking the neutral venue like Lord, it's a very good pick by ICC because Akib, because match is taking place between Australia and South Africa.
And Test cricket began from England.
Definitely. So that's why Akib and organizing the final on this great pick, great venue is a great step by ACC. On the other hand, Akib, if the final could have been taken place whether in South Africa or Australia, it could have been the fixed match biasness. So that's why Akib, keeping in these several factors, PCB has chosen the arena of Lords.
And that way, how do you see obviously the way this match is turning out to be very competitive? 150 lead for Australia, and obviously Patrick Cummins, the captain, took 6 wickets, and it means they're putting South Africa under pressure. Do you think South Africa can chase this target on this Lord's pitch?
Pat Cummins,
Pace, bounce, swing.
Pat Cummins is a complete package. Pace, bounce,
He can even bat that way.
Batting, leadership quality, leading from the front.
Well, we were calling him Khan Sahab of Australia.
Yeah, he's also known to be like a Khan Sahab of the Australian. Not a Khan Sahab because Khan Sahab is only one. He's like a Khan Sahab, 10% like a Khan Sahab of Australian cricket because Akib, he is the one who managed to
Win everything. He won everything.
won everything, and also managed to wrap up the career of great Kohli as well, who used to be the backbone.
Rohit also retired after
Rohit
this.
also retired after that 6-match series. So Pat Cummins now would be a big name in the history of Australia after Ponting and Steve Waugh as well.
And that way, how do you see? They even call him as the silencer of Australian cricket. How do you see this?
Yeah, Akib, he is a powerhouse of the Australian team and silencer definitely, because Akib, he put his everything whenever he is playing cricket, and he won everything for the Australia as well, whether it's T20 as well, Akib.
He won-
T20,
Sorry, he won One Day World Cup.
Sorry,
One Day
One
World
Day-
Cup, even if he won the previous Test Championship, he's the defending champion at home.
Yeah, Akib, so it's a very great achievement in the box of Pat Cummins that he's second time going to defend his title as well, and my best wishes are also with Australia, because on the other hand, Akib, South Africa known to be a shaking team whenever they manage to enter in the finals or semis of the big tournaments. That's why Akib, I will rate Australia slightly higher, not much higher, slightly higher than South Africa.
And that way, as lastly, before we close this video, as we are moving towards Pakistan cricket, how do you see that Pakistan seems to be prioritizing T20s a lot, because the T20 World Cup is coming, and they were supposed to play a one-day match series against West Indies, I think, in July or in August, and now they're saying that they want to convert that one day into a T20 series completely. How do you see? Means no more Rizwan Babar again.
Akib, the reason is because T20 World Cup is also about to start.
2026.
T20 in the start of 2026, right? So Akib, that's why converting 50-50 over game into T20 is a very good deal by PCB. The reason is our team is also dwindling day by day. So converting 50-50 into T20 will be a good for Pakistani team, and also it will be helpful for Pakistani team to save their respect as well.
There have been no changes in selection committee.
No changes, Akib, in the selection committee. Finally,
What's your
PCB
change?
has given the official statement.
We thought Siku is coming in the port.
But Akib, no, Sarfraz Bhai and Sikandar Bhai both are still in the waiting list, because Akib, Asad Shafiq has been the backbone of Pakistani team as well.
Young selector.
Young selector as well, and I have to see him. He used to be remain calm under stress and strain as well, and his technique of playing with the wrist was also stupendous. Slight look of Saeed Anwar used to be seen in Yasir Hamid, and after Yasir Hamid, Asad Shafiq was the one. On him I have seen the player using his wrist and playing the stupendous and gigantic shots. That's why I will stand with the selection committee unless if PCB is considering to bring Misbah, Misbah sort of player. This selection committee is just stupendous.
Thank you so much for your time. Inshallah, tomorrow again we'll try to have another video. So again, that's it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe to Sports for more content like this. Till then, goodbye from me, entire by side. Good give yourself and Allah.